Hey, how's it going? It's Ryan from Health Culture here. So today I'm going to walk you through my sauerkraut recipe. Well, just a general sauerkraut recipe. And obviously I've sped the video up here for purposes of time. But you can see in the video I've just cleared the outer leaves of the cabbage away. This is a medium-sized cabbage. And I've just selected one of the larger leaves to fit back over the sauerkraut once I've chopped it up and put it into the glass jar that I have here. So you'll need your glass jar, you'll need medium cabbage, and you're going to need about roughly a tablespoon of salt. But you don't need loads of salt, you just need to salt it to suit your taste basically. So you can see I've quartered the cabbage here and cut the core out. Feel free to pause the video at any point because it is going fast obviously. And I'm just cutting the cabbage up into roughly kind of a centimetre slices and just putting it into my food safe plastic container over on the kitchen side there. So cutting it up nice and fine, got the salt there, that goes in. I used Himalayan salt, pink salt, because that's, it's rich in minerals, and just giving it a bit of a mix up here. You mix it up. This is really the time consuming bit, the mixing up, but all in all the process takes 15 minutes, so it's not actually too time consuming once you consider that the health benefits and the satisfaction of making your own sauerkraut. So yeah, giving it a good mix here, mixing the salt in, and yeah, as I say, taste it as you go. Like, don't go crazy with the salt, just put salt in to taste. Just try a bit of cabbage. If it tastes salty enough for your preference, then stop there, and you don't need to add any more. And I'm just mixing it up still here, a few more minutes mixing it up, and this will start to break down the cell walls in the cabbage, and it'll start becoming liquidy. You'll start to have liquid collecting in the bottom of the bowl there, and this is what we're looking for. You can see me kind of squeezing it there, kind of, squeezing that liquid out, and yeah, crunching it up. And that liquid, you can see it dripping out there. Actually, it's getting to, that's the kind of stage you want to get it to. A little bit more mix in. Yep, you can see the liquid coming out of the cabbage there. So that's what we're really looking for, because that liquid will then cover over the cabbage once we pack it into the jar. So yep, packing it into the jar there. You want to kind of pack it as you go, and you can use the end of a rolling pin or something, but be careful, with a glass jar, obviously you don't want to break the jar. And you can see me packing it in hard there. Now, it is actually better to do it in layers. That was kind of a small cabbage, so I could do it like in one go, but better off if you do it in a few layers, and you can really pack it in tight, and you should start to see that liquid start to come over the top of the cabbage as you pack. And there's some caraway seeds there. You can actually add the caraway seeds if you choose to add caraway seeds. It's quite a tasty addition. You can actually add them in at the time of salting, so that might make things a bit easier for you. But yeah, continuing to pack down there and just getting the liquid to rise up over the top of the cabbage, because we want the liquid to cover the cabbage completely. And don't worry, don't stress if it's not 100%, because you will start to see some more liquid coming out of the cabbage over the course of a few hours, because the salt will go to work and actually pull more water out of that. But keep an eye on it. As I say, you don't want to leave it for days with some of the cabbage exposed. So I just put I've got my leaf there. I'll put that on top. You can see how that just covers over the cabbage that's in there. I've cut that to size, to the same shape as the mouth of the jar, so that just fits nicely over, and that will just stop bits from coming up. And I've got another smaller jar which fits inside the larger one, and that holds the leaf of cabbage down and gives weight. You want to press it down, you want to press that weight down, and just clean up any seeds or any bits and pieces which are on the top there. Just clean them up so you don't get any nasties growing in there. And that's it, really. That's it. You can have that with some scrambled eggs, or you can have that with a meat dish. It goes with lots of different things. But that's the video, so I hope you enjoyed, and good luck making yours. Cheers.